Well, it's the day. Dave will be here shortly, and believe it or not, I took all these things and brought them up here ready to load into his vehicle to haul away. So every one of these things, I think at least most of them, are going to be for sale, and I'll probably talk to Dave and we'll hopefully share with you a email address or something if you're interested in any of these. And these were all featured in videos, as you can remember. I've got the AccuPhase units, the Carver M1.5Ts. There's two of them there. I don't know if you could see them both or not. Remember this little guy here, the Fisher tuner. Of course, the Sansuis. We have two CA2000s. Is that what those are? I don't even remember what models they are. Yeah, CA2000s and the BA2000. You can see the A11 by NEC. Of course, the two phase linears, the 400 and 700, and the C4000, or the 4000, whatever you want to call it, down here. And the Advent 300, that's been a long time since I did that one. The Marantz 510M, the Marantz 1180 DC, of course the Kenwood that you haven't seen the video on yet, but it's all edited and ready to upload. The Techniques. So quite a few items. And well, maybe we'll take a look at what he's bringing. That'll be a little secret. So as soon as Dave gets here, we'll be back and we'll see how everything goes. And we'll make a little video here. All right, hey everybody, the time has come. Dave is here, and as you can see, I got a table set up, and we have boxes all over here, and both of us have really, really sore backs because we humped all this stuff out of his car in here for our New Year's worth of projects. And then all that stuff I just showed you earlier is now in his poor vehicle, and I hope the tires hold out on the way home because that's a lot of weight. So I'm going to kind of turn the camera over to Dave, and he's going to give you a little introduction to a couple of these things that he brought, because there's a few things that I don't even know what they are. He's going to surprise us with it. And then some other things that I think I do know what they are. We're going to open them here because all this stuff came in when he got it, and he never opened it. He kept it all sealed for us to see together. So let me see if this thing will turn around, and I'll let you say hi to Dave.
As you all know, Tony likes surprises, you know, especially when he takes the lid off. So I thought, well, how about we surprise him by opening the box? And so we're going to see how well some of this stuff's been packaged.
Now, we ain't going to have no dead squirrels in any of these, are we?
I don't know what they might have included in here, Tony. But yeah, Tony's going to be surprised, hopefully happy and intrigued,
Yep.
Or he might be telling me it's going back with me. So we'll see together how he reacts.
So we're going to find out. Which one do you want me to start with?
Start with that one.
I will start with this one here.
It did not come from Amazon.
No. Do you realize how many people, when I order stuff online now, it comes in Amazon boxes? And my wife will say, "You got an Amazon package?" And I'll look at it, and it'll be all crushed up like this. And I'll say, "No, it ain't Amazon." And then she knows. She knows that it's not something good. It's something that I got for this. And that's where I risk getting in the doghouse. All right. Uh-oh. Can you read that? I think I know what this is. Looks like they double boxed it.
This is a receiver that Tony had told me a while back that he was interested in, and
yes,
he happened to be looking at one, and then I was able to find this one, which included the manual. And
yes,
Tony always likes to have a complete.
This is cool.
A complete kit when he gets it, so I was able to get this for him.
Now, some of you might remember I did a video on an RX 400. And I was highly impressed with the way that thing sounded, so much so that when my son moved into his new apartment, he got this really nice solid wood cabinet, entertainment cabinet. And we needed something that the woodwork matched that would also sound really good, because we have a set of speakers we built some time ago when he was in high school. And we paired it up with that RX400, and it just sounds amazing. And then I saw about these, and I saw one online. I tried to get it, and I missed out on it. And we were talking, because you know Dave and I talk. This is our sanity check. We call and talk about stereos, and don't get involved in things like politics, religion, and capacitors. You know how I always tell you all about that. So here it is. Look at that. It's like Christmas morning. So this will make a nice project. RX 600. It's a little bit bigger in the series, and beautiful walnut looking cabinet on it. It's like veneered plywood, so it's not particle board or not shelf paper. This is actual wood veneer, and it's walnut. One of the things I really like about these. And this even has, this is another thing I thought was really cool, is it has a main amp out and a preamp in, which on these smaller receivers, you never see that. So this is going to be a really cool one. So that's going to go down on the project list. All right, let's look at the next one. I bet you all thought that Christmas was over already, huh? Because it's March 1st.
We all keeping score, 1 for 1 so far.
Okay, let's see what we got here. This one, I don't know what's in it. Uh-oh, this is looking like test equipment. You're all gonna like this, because I know how much you all like when I have test equipment. You all like when I use test equipment. And I know what this is. Put this down. This, something that I've always wanted. Take a look. It's an 8903B model, not the A model, and it's an audio analyzer. And a lot of you have seen these on other YouTube channels and so forth, people using these. These are excellent. They're for testing. They can test distortion, they can test power, all kinds of things. They have a built-in signal generator, I believe. I'm not super duper familiar with the use of them because I've never used one in real person yet. But guess what? Now we are. Thank you, Dave. That's wonderful.
I do know that it lights up. It was showing a digital readout of a signal going into it. But past that.
And it's got a fresh calibration of April 9th, 2007. All right. Awesome.
Just couldn't find room on the bench for it.
Well, we're going to have to make some room for that. Okay. Got a couple more to go yet. Which one you want me to do next? All right. Now this one's not super heavy, but it's a big box. Check that out.
This came across one of my feeds, and I have never seen this before. It is past rare. Tony, I almost think Tony has never seen this either.
Wow. Now you got my interest piqued.
Now it is from a company all of you will be familiar with.
Huh.
Tony has no idea.
I have no idea what this is. Whoa. What on earth is this? Wow. I have never seen one of these. I never even heard of this. I heard of things like this, but wow. Am I keeping y'all in suspense? Do you guys like Marantz? This is a piece of Marantz test equipment.
From what I understand, this piece of equipment was only used by Marantz
Yes.
centers,
Yes.
etc. It was not sold to the public. This was for their service centers.
There's one other piece of service center equipment we were looking for that they made, same line as this, and it's actually a quadraphonic CD4 signal generator that they officially used in the factory to align the quadraphonic receivers. And all of these things are super rare because these are not things like, you know, like the Sencore equipment that you could buy for your little shop. No, no. These only come from the factories. And you can take a look on the back.
You can do 4 channels. That's what it
Can do up to a 4-channel. See that? So it's...
The only thing it's missing is the front fuse. One of the front fuse.
That's awesome. So obviously this is not something I'm going to just plug in and use. We're going to have to do some research on it. We're going to have to get some information. I'm going to have to go over the whole thing, make sure everything's working properly, and then maybe we could set this thing up. And we may even have some Marantz equipment we can test it on. So, awesome. How do you come up with this stuff? Do you have like a lamp or something
that
that...
conversations, Tony, you talk about things.
You got this lamp that you rub it and this genie comes out and he just finds this stuff for you, or what?
I happened to see it and I was just like, I know Tony's never seen this before.
So just so you all know, this is a model M as in Mike, MTP-400 test panel. So any of you out there that may have worked for Marantz or are, you know, collectors that know about this stuff, if you know anything about this, let us know down in the comments section, because this is fascinating. This is the kind of stuff I like, stuff that no one sees that we can learn about. And you can see it's got these ears. Obviously, you can mount something either on top of it or where it would hang from a shelf or something. But it exists. That's what counts, right? Awesome. That is a cool one. That is a cool project. Okay. So now we got a little box. Finally, something that's we don't have to lift, huh? Okay.
Tony talked about wanting one of these at some point, and
see, the way we work this out is we have these conversations, and when we bring these things up, he'll write this stuff down while we're talking, and then if it ever comes up, it might take years, but he'll find stuff sometimes. Okay. Got a little love note from somebody. Thank you. All right. I still don't know what it is. Trying to be careful because it's in a cardboard box. Olson. I remember Olson's.
I believe it's new old stuff.
Olson's reverberation unit. 8 ohm input, 3K ohm output. Wow. Wow. That's new old stock. Look. All sealed up in a box. This is a tiny, tiny little spring reverb unit. We'll have to go through the Olson catalogs because those are online just kind of like the Heathkit and the Radio Shack catalogs are. And we'll look at what this was for. A lot of times, some of these things were available as an option. So if you have, like if you had a receiver or one of those big console stereos, actually when I was a little kid, my dad and mom had a console stereo, great big thing, and it had a little reverb unit in it like this, and you could actually turn it on and it, you know, give you that reverb effect with your records when you're listening to your, you know, 1950s
I'm pretty sure that's
Herb Alpert and the Tijuana Brass. Get some reverb action going. So yeah, cool. We'll have to find something to put this in. Some of the Fishers actually use these, not this Olson one, but I'm wondering if maybe we come across one of those Fisher receivers that had the option for the, I forget what they called it, not reverb-o-matic, but it had some kind of weird name like the vibro-verb, or no, that's a guitar amp. I can't remember, but they actually had an option where you'd add one of these in there. So we'll have to check into that.
I don't think Stranger Danger is going to sound the same.
No, no, it won't. It won't. Awesome. Okay, we got one more. The only regrettable thing about all this is I got to carry more stuff down the steps now, and we've been carrying stuff all morning. And you all haven't seen the really big stuff that's down there already. I'm going to surprise you all with that later. Okay. Wow. Somebody did me dirty. Now you all see, he's laughing over there. You all know out there my aversion to peanuts. And it usually results in a peanut rant. And yeah, I get my head cut off by the video here, but peanuts. Oh, wow. That is a turntable. What the heck? All right, let me check this out. Gotta be careful how we open this. I don't see a tone arm, though.
It's on the other side, I think.
Is it? Oh, okay, so there's the platter. Okay, they got it boxed up like that. Okay. Let's see what we got. So they pulled the platter. Let's see what this is. I've never seen anything boxed up like this before, but it seems to be in one piece. Take my time here. This is a PL560. We found another one. Nice. Now this one, the little clippy thing's missing from it, but everything else looks to be there. Nice.
Is the mat on the bottom? No, that's the mat.
Yeah, there's the platter. So we'll do some PL560. I got 3 of these now.
I'm trying to talk Tony to making a plinth. Maybe y'all can convince
You all want me to go in the wood shop, huh?
Well, if you do one, you can do 3, you know.
I could. Well, yeah, the batch cut is not bad. Yeah, this one needs it because this one's got some, you can see.
Yeah, the cabinet's had its best days.
Yep. So we're definitely going to need to build a plinth for this one. And let me get a little twisty tie because the little tiny clip that holds this down, the little lock, is missing. So I will zip tie that.
Several of these that are.
Let's see here.
That people are selling.
Yeah. So yeah, Dave says he thinks he might be able to get one, but in the meantime, we'll use the Tony latch. Put this around here, like so. There. And just twist this on here. That'll just keep this from flopping around. Normally that's what people do when they ship them. They zip tie them like that or twist tie them. Okay. Well, I think you all see what we have now and what's coming up in the future videos, but if you think these are the big projects, they're not. They're not. The biggest ones are downstairs, and I'll just show you those a little bit later. I'm going to show you one here that I have up here. I took one down already. Hold on a second. Okay, so we have a set of HPM 100s. These are the late 200 watt model which isn't a huge difference from the original 100 watt model, but you can see they're in very good condition. And I downloaded all the schematics and so forth for that project, and he escapes my memory, his name, but somebody that actually designed a aftermarket crossover for this. And I actually ordered all the components to build the crossover for this. So we're going to do that as a future project. First thing that will probably happen is this will go down to the shop, and the cabinets will get gone over and get re-oiled and so forth. They're in actually really good shape, as you can see. So they're not going to need a whole lot of restoration work, other than just I'll go over them with some fine steel wool, and then we'll buff them out, give them a fresh oil finish, and I think that'll be good enough for me. And these are probably going to end up in the living room eventually. Don't tell my wife, please. All right. Well, here's the rest of it. Yeah, you're not seeing double. We got two SX 1980s, and they both need a lot of love. They look great from the front, but they definitely are going to need work inside and out. So that will be future. In addition, we have another 2500 Marantz. And we kind of know what's wrong with it. It's got some power supply problems, and just a little spoiler alert, for all three of these, we have some upgraded, modernized boards. Have amplifier boards and a capacitor upgrade kit for this one. And I have a power supply, which we did on the last 1980 for one of the two of these. The other one will keep stock. We'll check it out. Okay. I have another Carver, and this is a preamp. I had one of these. I think we did a video on it. It's a C19, right, Dave?
Yes.
And here's the real piece de resistance. Excuse my French, but check it out. Yes, your eyes do not deceive you. It is a Pioneer M22 to go along with that beautiful tuner that you have not seen the video on yet, because I have not uploaded it yet, but it's all finished. And for the preamp that goes with this, which I haven't done the video on yet, but you will be seeing, and then you'll see this one after that. So as you can tell, I have an absolute ton of work. We have our work cut out for us, probably for the rest of the year. So there it is. All right, so Dave has taken off to head back home. He's got a good drive ahead of him. And I just want to thank you all for coming along for the ride with us. And two more things here. This is a turntable that belongs to one of my daughters. I'm taking care of that. And a Marantz 2015 that Dave brought. We're going to do a video on this too. So, a lot of work to do, huh? So until then, I wish you all peace, joy, happiness, and good health in your lives. And we'll see you again real soon. And next time, why don't you guys tell me I had hair through this whole thing? All right. Take care, everybody. Bye.